Hello, hello. Welcome to Shading Way. I'm Marilyn, and today we have a Goodwill Bluebox from Dayton, Ohio. I ordered this, or let me rephrase that. This was shipped on August 5th, and I'm sure everybody at this point is very familiar with Goodwill Blueboxes. They come up every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have to be logged in and ready to go, because sometimes they go very quickly. And you never know what you get. It's treasure hunting at its best, and I love mystery boxes, and that's what this one is. If you haven't been here before, my name's Marilyn, my husband's name's Barry, and we are resellers. I want to thank everybody for your well wishes. My father-in-law had a fall. He's 95 and he's doing better. Fingers crossed he continues to improve. Isn't that pretty? So again, thank you all. So we're going to open this. I'm going to give you prices. If you see something you like, you simply send us an email to shadingY@gmail.com. In your email, you give us your timestamp of that item, a description of what you're asking for, and your mailing address if you haven't already purchased from us before. We do once a week invoices on Saturdays or Sundays through PayPal. You don't have to have a PayPal account, and you can pay with any credit card or debit card. We do shipping Monday through Friday. Shipping is $6 under a pound in the United States. Anything outside the United States or over a pound is based on where you're located and how much it weighs. We do have an August special. If you spend $20, you get a $5 credit on your next purchase. And you have to use that within 30 days. And there's one $5 credit for the month of August. We also do giveaways, and that will be later in the month. I think that's pretty much it. I'm just going to dump this out, and then we're going to go through it and see how far I get into it. If you haven't been here before, we do jewelry on Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We occasionally do bonus videos of other things. And hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. All right, let's just push it over to the side. I'm going to put earrings over to the side that don't have matches, and we'll go from there. Oh, these are pretty. Isn't that cute the way they put that in there? These are, let's see if I can do it through the, no. That's cute how they put it on like a little silk leaf. These are actually very pretty. These are gold tone, hammered dangle earrings. And they have 3 holes at the bottom with nothing in them. So I'm just going to say, let's do these for $3. Those are actually very nice. I'm going to put them back in so they don't get separated or scratched. The cute presentation. Here we have a Premier design. These are nice. These new on card, hammered disc. Those are nice, and then it has a clear bead here in your silver tone. Let's do $3 for those. This says Larry Hunch TV. Save a life, save the world. It's large, stretch, one of those rubber, so $1. Magnetic, little scratched, multi faux leather, hammered silver tone with rhinestones. That's going to be $1. Just trying to pull anything easily. Oh, that's pretty. That's silver tone, lobster clasp. And these are interesting. What are these? Maybe shells? They're iridescent, like a copper color. They're all the same length. And this is using pretty much all of the extension. It is 4 strands. It's 20 inches, probably with an additional 1 inch. So these are really pretty. I'm gonna say let's do $5. We have a clamper bracelet with some enamel in red, black, and white or cream color enamel flowers. It is a size 7. Let's just do $3. That's actually very pretty. And it's gold tone. Oh, there's a name. It says FL. I'm not familiar with. But very nice. Again, I'm putting earrings over to the side that don't have matches. These are okay. Okay, that's not a very... I meant to say these are matches and they look okay, not bent or anything. They are rhinestones with silver tone chains. Isn't those nice? I like these. No missing rhinestones. They're 3 dangle in different lengths rhinestones. Let's do $3. Those are pretty. We have a little ring. It's missing a blue rhinestone right here. It is adjustable right now. It is set at about a size 4. So I'm gonna say, let's do $1. We have a stretch that says Ermish. These are really pretty. These are a gold tone with faceted beads and then like a textured beads. Good stretch. Let's say $2. Oh, here's another one of those leaves. This one says a name, LT Creations. But these are pretty. I didn't even check the other ones. The wires are not magnetic. However, of course, the little jump rings are. These are pretty. These are faceted purple and clear, and then a rondelle. These are very pretty. So I'm going to say $3. And they're dangles. New LT Creations. Here's a bag with some clip-ons. Oh, aren't those pretty? Let's see if they have a name. There's a little bit of discoloration up at the top, but aren't those pretty? Nothing missing. They're blue clip-on rhinestones. They all look prong set. So on these, I'm going to say, let's do $3. Oh, let me show you my ring Barry got. This gorgeous pillow ring is it's Mexican. And it's by Spratling, which is really a great name. It's 1930s. It is 980 silver, and that is the Spratling mark. If you see that, you want to pick it up, okay? because Spratling is a great name. This ring's worth about $300 to $400. Beautiful silver work on the sides, which makes it a beautiful ring for a pinky because you get to see the side design work. But Barry got that for me. Isn't it beautiful? It's a new addition to my collection. All right, that's not coming out yet. Do anything to pop. This is pretty. This is stretch rhinestones. They are Aurora Borealis or iridescent. And then it has these 2 bead ball chains in the back. That is very pretty. I'm going to say let's do $4. Love that one. All right, we have, wow, these are nice. I guess these are wood. We have a thumb spring glass, gold tone. It is 16 inches, but look at these wood pieces. I think this is going to be wood. Those are beautiful. I mean, they kind of don't look like wood. It's kind of like resin, but maybe it's supposed to be emulating wood because there is a mold mark. I'm thinking this is resin. It is really weighted, I would say, but it is stunning. I'm going to say $5. That's pretty. That's real pearls. Hopefully we get a match. You never know. This is discolored on the ends. And seed beads. That's just going to be $1. This is a bolo adjustable bracelet. Aren't these pretty? So these are rhinestone encrusted 3 beads. Then these are cold to the touch. So I'm going to say these are glass. And then these are metallic. And these are metallic. I'm going to say $5. That's beautiful, actually. Extra hair, we will just throw that away. All right, this is a blue pearlized little seed bead necklace with a gold tone lobster clasp and extension. 16 inches with a 2.5-inch extension. That's just going to be $1. This is gold tone. This jump ring came loose from here, but it's still there. It has some discoloration on it. So it's just going to be $1. Here we have one of those tags, hang tags, that just has a rhinestone in it. This is leather, adjustable, and then it has a pumpkin. Isn't that cute? And then some rondelles. That is actually very cute. I don't see any missing rhinestones on it, but very nice. I'm going to say let's do $6 for the pumpkin. Love that one. All right, this one says Felicia. Felicia. Actually, this is really nice. These are acrylic. All of them are acrylic, faceted. It's new with tag, stretch. These are like a faux moonstone or opalescent. These are, like I said, faceted. There are a little bit of scratches or maybe, what is it called? Flea bites. Gold tone, that's going to be $5. All right, here we have another Below bracelet. It's braided and it has the dove, which I believe that stands for the Holy Spirit, and a cross. So I'm going to say let's do $3 for the Below. Let me see if it moves. Yeah, it does. Below bracelet, adjustable. This is pretty. We have a stretch bracelet, kind of a gold tone, druzy, and then these frosted acrylic beads. Stretch. These are kind of almost, I would say, a rose gold. So I'm going to say let's just do $3. Now this, let's see. Silver tone. All right, we have some tangles. Just trying to untangle it. I might have just tangled it worse. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so this is dyed howlite. It's dyed yellow, silver tone, double chain with a lobster clasp and extension. It is 18 inches with a 3-inch extension. And I'm going to say let's do $3. A lot of bracelets in this one. This is magnetic. And then it's discolored, I believe, or it's supposed to be brassy. So that's just going to be $1. And it is, as I said, magnetic. What do we have here? Christmas, it looks like. Oh, how cute. This is signed Dancraft, I believe. Yes, Dancraft. Gold tone brooch works. And we have a little sleigh with little bells, green and orange, a reddish orange, but it's orange. Really nice enamel. That is sweet. I'm going to say let's do $8 for the Dancraft Christmas enamel sleigh or sled. And then we have a little one, and this just has an S. I don't know who the S is. Also a brooch with little bells. Now this is a very red enamel, gold tone sleigh or sled. I think it's a sleigh when you can sit in it. I'm not sure. Somebody will correct me, I'm sure. So this one, I'm just going to say, let's do $4. That is so cute. And you can definitely tell the red versus the orange. Let's put them back in there so they don't get scratched. Oh, here's another LT Creations. This one has hair. Okay. It is like gold and silver sparkles. I think this is silver, this is gold. So I'm just gonna say $3 on those. Very nice though. All right, this says, oh, I've seen this name before. It is Trisk, and that's how it goes. Large lobster class, silver tone. Isn't that interesting? It's a silver tone, but it has white on the edges. And then these are acrylic and then wired. It is 20 inches with an additional 4-inch drop. And I'm gonna say, let's do $10 on that one. Definitely original. All right, this one. All right, we have some discoloration up here. However, these are really interesting. There's some discoloration here. So this is just gonna be $1. All right, that's an interesting way of doing these. All right, these are signed and they say limited. Gold tone. Really nice fall rhinestone colors. Those are actually very nice. I agree. So we had these probably at a yard sale for $5. And I'm gonna say yes, let's do $5. Isn't this sweet? We have a thumb clasp that has a little bit of verdigris on it we need to clear off. And these are coral, and these are gemstones too. Future Marilyn here. I'm going to do this in my next video as I have to do this pretty quickly. So you will see this on Tuesday, and I'll show you what the stones are, the mother of pearl, and give you a price on this. So that will be coming on Tuesday. All right, this says made in Canada. It is like a wood, inlaid wood cross with a threaded, tied off necklace. It is 26 inches, but nice cross. And I'm going to say let's do $8. All right, let's unclasp this. Nice black seed bead necklace. It has a name. Joan Rivers. It is nice. Joan Rivers gunmetal with these beautiful faceted black seed beads. A little larger than a seed bead, I'm gonna say, but really nice. It is 34 inches with an additional 3 1/4 extension. So on the Joan Rivers, let's do really nice. I'm gonna say let's do $8. Like that. There's some nice things here. Let's put that earring over to the side. This one's empty. I like this. I don't see a name. Oh, there's a name. Leah Sophia. Isn't that pretty? Let's see if there's anything missing. This is like a shell. Faceted purple glass. Another shell. And the shells have like a purpleness to them. It is a toggle glass. It's a size 7.5, and I'm going to say let's do $6 for the Leah Sophia. All right, this has 2 lobster clasps, so it could have been to something else, but it's pretty. This is wood, and then this is resin leaves, and these are I'm gonna say they're glass. Aren't those pretty? I love the green and orange fall look to them. It is, I'm gonna say 19 inches. Let's do $3. All right, we have a rhinestone bracelet. However, it is losing its shine. No missing rhinestones, but it's very coppery, so that's just going to be $1. We have a barrel clasp seed bead that are blue, and these are little seeds. Isn't that interesting? It is 20 inches, and I'm going to say let's do $2. This is New York, discolored. These are pretty though, these pink beads. So you have a pink bead in gold tone, and then light faceted beads, and then faceted like brighter beads. But I'm just gonna say $1 because this is all discolored. Again, this one's discolored. It's a rope chain, 18 inches, but that's going to be $1 because it's discolored. Now these are definitely jasper. Aren't those gorgeous? These are beautiful. Stretch. The red, I'm telling you, this has got a lot of fall tones. And I'm going to say let's do $10 for the jasper necklace. Bracelet, sorry. Hello. It's been a long week. All right, we finally got this out. And it's signed, China on one side, Joan Rivers on the other. Okay, so we have another Joan Rivers. This is nice and super long. Oops, sorry. All right, so this is a gold wash using the extension. Wow, this is long. It is 60 inches, okay? You have 3 strands of these tube beads. I love this. There's your Joan Rivers right there. And let's do, it's like a gold wash. I'm going to say let's do $10. All right, we have a little bracelet with a lobster clasp and a tiny little extension. It says, I can do all things through Christ. He strengthens me. And I think it says Philippians. I can't read the verse. It is 6.5 inches, and I'm gonna say, let's do $2. We have a little ring. That's some discoloration, but it has Mickey or Minnie ears and pink rhinestones and a little star. It is adjustable. It isn't magnetic, but it definitely has copper in it. Right now, the smallest it can be is about a 5.5. You can see the copper or brass on the back side, but it will stretch a little. So I'm just going to say let's do $3 for the mini ring. Let's put that over to the side. All right, this is a little odd. A little tag that's, all right, what's going on? All right, I'm going to tell you, one of the strongest things in jewelry bags is hair. All right, this is, as I said, an earring. Just got to get it untangled from the string. I'm going to fix this. There we go. All right, this is an earring. Dangles down like this. I'm going to put this over to the side and see if we find another one. This is a pair of earrings. Somebody had it for $10. They are silver wires, beautiful faceted. I'm not sure. They could be. Let's see if they're magnetic. I can't tell. Just by color. They're not sterling. But they are very pretty. Silver tone, faceted, clear. And I think they're glass. So I'm going to say let's do $5. And they have little white beads at the bottom. All right, we have a little bracelet or anklet because it seems larger. It's a lobster clasp, silver tone, really delicate little silver open work. It's an 8.5, and I'm gonna say let's do $3. This is pretty. No name. I'm gonna say this is definitely brass tone. Definitely brass. This really nice rhinestones at the bottom that dangle. No name yet. Let me see if there's any missing rhinestones on the sun. No. So we have a black druzy sun with clear rhinestones with a adjustable box chain. Really good quality. And I'm going to say, let's do $10. I really like that one. What do we have going on? Okay, this is in the center. Oh, maybe I can get it through there. All right. Phew. All right, this, it's got everything caught in it. We have an owl pendant. It's huge. No name, silver tone. It is 5 inches long. But I'm going to say, let's do $4 because he's interesting. That would be a great craft piece. Now these are just maybe hematite beads stretched out on a string. So those are going to be $1. We have a little angel with a rose. Gold tone. Oh, it has a name. Gigio Giusti. These look to be running from 20 to 25, so I'll do 10. A lot of bracelets in here. We have a Calypso Studios rhinestone braided toggle class thread. It is a size 6 3/4, so let's do $3. All right, I don't see a clasp on this one. These are acrylic, like crackled, silver tone, 36 inches, and I'm going to say let's do $3 on those. This one is gunmetal. with a knot. If anybody's interested, I'll get the knot out. But it's a gunmetal chain with a lobster clasp, and then this really pretty design hanging with a little faceted bead, iridescent bead. It is about 32 inches, and I'm going to say let's do $5. These are threads like Christmas balls, but this one's actually nice, not super light. So generally these are like air, but this one's actually a little weighted, in excellent condition, 30 inches. I don't see any pulled threads on this one, and it's gold tone balls, and I'm gonna say let's do $4. Here we have a gold tone little chain bracelet with an extension. It is shortest, oh, it can be shorter, but 6 3/4 of an inch with an 1.5 inch extension. Pretty. I'm gonna say let's do $5. Empty bag. Earrings. Another of these blue and white rondelles. $3. Silver tone lobster clasp, no name. These are light blue and dark blue acrylic beads that are stationed, 36 inches with a 4-inch extension. That's going to be $4. This is Lane Bryant, lobster clasp, silver tone. Then it hangs down with a silver tone and gold chain links holding this acrylic. The shortest is 32 inches and the longest is 38 inches. And I'm gonna say, let's do $5. These are beautiful. These are glass. Aren't those gorgeous? Dichroic glass. It is stretch. And I'm gonna say, let's do $10 on the glass. Tiny little hang tag that says Monet, and a little Monet sister clasp that opens up like so. It's called a sister clasp. These are beautiful. Gold, green, and I'm gonna say like a reddish orange, black, clear. 34 inches on the Monet. I'm gonna say let's do $9. I believe it's a dove right here. It's clear acrylic. It's a bolo. I'm going to say just $2. Rhinestone by the Creations again. Silver tone. I'm going to say $3. Blue, turquoise blue, seed bead braided collar necklace. It is 22 inches. I'm gonna say let's do $4. have a gold tone little thumb clasp that says 14K. Okay. And then we've got these bicone beads in iridescent and pink. Well, let's see if it's really 14K. It's just a tiny, tiny little thumb clasp. And it's still there. Let's see how long this is. It's 18 inches. Isn't that pretty? And it's staying. So the clasp on this little necklace with the thumb clasp and the little matching ring is 14K. Yay! It's sweet. So let's do $20. Look at it staying. How cool is that, huh? Let me wipe that off. Yay, we got gold. These are hoops. Magnetic little inch hoops, really sweet. And I'm gonna say let's just do $3, silver tone. Okay. You pull one thing and everything comes. This has a lot of really delicate pieces, I would say, because whenever I pull something, you can kind of tell when something's got some weight or strength to it. Okay, this is going to be all one thing. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. Earring, bead. All right. Here, it's got some green underneath it. No name, lobster clasp, leather necklace. But I'm just going to say $1 because it needs to be cleaned. This is sweet. I love this kind of stuff. Molded, no, this is shell. Rhinestones, a bead. A hang tag that says American Eagle Outfitters. And it's just sweet with a pearl. It is 18 inches, and I'm going to say it's just braided leather. I'm going to say let's do $6. This is Avon, silver tone, little discoloration right here, and it's dangling snowflakes. However, it's discolored, so I'm just going to say $1. Just a little knotted chain, lobster clasp, and it has this little circle hanging from it. all in, not that if somebody's interested. It's probably 16 inches. And I'm going to say, let's do $3. These are beautiful beads. These are not Disney, but they're very Disney toned with the rondelles with red, and then the confetti black, two clears, and this red. It is not sterling or anything, just little Pandora style beads that kind of give me, you know, the Disney vibe. But I'm going to say let's do $5 for all of those. This is all one piece that has a hang tag that says another American Outfitters. Needs to be untangled a bit, but it has peace and a peace sign. It's blue string, a threaded string, and then a clear, just silver tone. Good condition. Just needs to be separated a little, but it looks like so. It is shortest is 16, longest is 20, and I'm going to say let's do $5. Now this is just a gold tone chain, like a curb chain, super light with a bobby pin on it. I'm going to say let's do $1. Now this is very pretty, but it's got some missing rhinestones. I don't see a name, so that's just going to be $1. Silver tone dangle seed beads. Those are going to be $3 hoops. These are glass stretch with silver tone spacer beads. Really pretty glass beads, but I would say this needs to be restrung. But I'm gonna say let's do $8 for the glass beads. This is pretty gold tone textured chain with these really nice acrylic faceted beads. 1, 2, 3, 4 strands. Very quality work. It is, the shortest is 16, the longest is about 19. I'm gonna say let's do $6 for that one. That is pretty. Is it a butterfly? And like an acrylic carved silver chain, magnetic, 16 inches. That is so sweet. I'm gonna say let's do $6. All right, this is gorgeous, but somebody, it's like half a sweater clip with this really, I don't know what this material is, but it's like a paper almost. But it does have a clip, and it would have had 2 of these, but I only have one here. And I don't see it mixed in with the others, unfortunately. So I'm gonna say let's do $5. Wood and acrylic, orange, cool textured beads. With using the extension, it's 18 inches, and I'm going to say $5. Check these out. Groovy. These are like a mesh. This would be cool for Halloween, like a disco queen. I'm going to say they are like a gold wash or antiqued brass tone. I'm going to say let's do $5. Those are groovy. Acrylic stretch, $2 in green. No name, silver tone. That's pretty. It's acrylic faceted. I'm going to say there's a kind of a gold wash to this. It's about 18.5 inches. And I'm going to say just $3. We have an adjustable star ring with no missing rhinestones. I'm going to say $2. This is, let me find the latch. Fold over clasp. A gold wash and silver tone. It is size 7. There is a little bit of discoloration, needs to be wiped down, but I'm going to say let's do really nice. I'm going to say let's do discoloration right there. I'm going to say just $4. Stretch bracelet with rhinestones, no missing rhinestones, just $3. Some discoloration, but how cool is that? It says Korea, but it's like a collar necklace. I'm just going to say, there is discoloration. I'm just going to say $3. This one is neat. It is threads that, like fabric. There's no name. There's a little bit of discoloration right there. It's a toggle clasp. But like I said, I just don't see a name. But that's pretty cool. They might have been something on here. So that's just going to be $3. Another pair of these that they were saying $10. Silver tone. These are beautiful. Blue, iridescent. Nice glass. I'm going to say, oh, look at that. That probably is a gemstone there. I'm going to say, let's do, those are gorgeous. Let's do $7 on these. Magnetic, like a buckle, rhinestone. Don't see any missing. I'm going to say this is a size 7.5, 7 3/4. Very nice. I'm going to say let's do $5. Lobster clasp. Alrighty, all right, yeah, hey. We got us some sterling. Zapata. Look at that. I love that. So that is going to be like a composite coral. And sterling silver Zapata. And a gunmetal, it looks like. Nothing like finishing almost off with some Sabata, right? All right, there's our blue. I love this coral. It is only 16 inches, but I'm going to say let's do $18 for the Zapata. This one's broke with a cross, so that's just $1. This one's stretch with little molded glass. I'm going to say $5. This one is new with tags. It says elephants. It's little elephants in their plastic. That's just going to be $1. This one says socially awkward gang. Know that feeling. It is a bolo, and I'm going to say let's just do $2. This one, hang tag says Talbots. It has a little bit of discoloration. It's a gold wash. Very pretty though. It is using the extension. No, not using the extension. Oh no, using the extension is 20 inches. So I'm going to say just $3 because it does have some discoloration. Now these are pretty. This is a silver tone lobster clasp. A little bit of turquoise. Look at these opalite beads. Let's see if these are sterling. I don't think so. There's brass in there and copper in those. Okay, it is 18 inches. That is sweet though. I'm going to say let's do $10. I love those. All right, this lobster class silver tone, two separate pieces. This is a cross. Tiny, tiny bit of discoloration right here. It is 18 inches with a 2-inch extension. I'm going to say for the cross, let's do $3. This one says, not of this world. John 17:16. A little curb chain, tiny bit of discoloration on the thumb clasp. It is 18 inches with a 1.5-inch drop, and I'm going to say let's do $5. Here we have a little bolo bracelet. It does work. Has a beautiful sun with an opalite center. No mark. And I'm going to say $5. Okay, let's see. Finishing up, just a waxed 16-inch, $1. This is beautiful stretch, faceted, but they're acrylic. Silver tone. I love that. Let's do $7 on that one. Silver and gold tone with these discs and shells. It is gold and silver tone. 18 inches, and I'm going to say $5. This says Nakamo, but something looks wrong here. Like it got broke. This is labradorite. So let me see if I can fix this one. I will bring this back in our next video, but I'm gonna fix that one. I just don't have time. I've got to get to the hospital. This is discolored, 18 inches, and that's gonna be $1. Yeah, see, this goes with this. So I'm possibly this one. So let me work on that. Let me see if I have any matches real fast. Actually, you know what? I just really need to run. So I'm going to finish up here. I will bring these back with the, this one on Tuesday's video for our individual singles. So I am pretty happy with this. We got 14 karat gold. We got Zapata, but I'm pretty impressed with some of these pieces we got. We do have some sterling, so I'm happy. We have glass. Not the best box we ever got, but I'm not dissatisfied. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.